Hi, MASC Advisors. We're glad that you are viewing our Juggling Act workshop this evening. Our goal with this workshop is for all these awesome advisors from all across the state of Missouri are going to offer one quick 1-minute idea that hopefully you can take advantage of sometime in the coming months or maybe even next year. So we're going to start with Sam, and then we'll just pop around the whole entire group, and each person will take a turn sharing their idea. Sam?
My name is Sam Rawls, student council sponsor at DeSoto High School. Our idea that we started this year was called Leader of the Week. We have our leadership kids, our student council kids are responsible for nominating a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, and a staff member who they believe has excelled in leadership during that week. There's no other criteria other than being a leader, and they're spotting it. So we're working on our kids identifying a leader, being able to establish a leader, and then reward them. We make 2 certificates. We show up 6th hour in the middle of our leadership class, interrupt every class possible, and announce the award, give them the award, and then we made a Leader of the Week board that we laminate and we stick it up there for the entire week for everybody to see. So that is our idea.
Okay, my name is Tom Spivey from Jennings High School. Our idea is a mental hygiene video. So my leadership class worked in conjunction with our school-based health clinic called The Spot. We did some research into mental health and some of the effects of the pandemic, and we created a video for our student body to give them tips on how to cope with the stresses and struggles of the pandemic, and where they can go for help, where they can turn for help in our building and outside of our building. And we've gotten really good response from it. Another thing that we did that's tied into this is we've been asked by our counseling department to do like a remembrance wall of people that were affected by COVID in our building, so students can bring in pictures of people that were affected by it. So that was our idea.
Hi, I'm Jane from Melville High School. The last couple of years, we have been doing a staff member of the month, just to recognize staff and for kids to let staff know what they feel or why they would nominate them. We nominate any staff member in our building. So I've made a Google form. It has every single adult in the building: custodians, cafeteria workers, teachers, administration, counselors, any adult that works in our building that kids come into contact with. And they can nominate as many people as they want. We have had luck that the winner is the one that gets nominated the most, and then that person is out of the running for the rest of the year because we want to share the wealth, right? And the kids, like I said, can nominate them for whatever reason that they want. And there's a little spot on there for them to say why. And then we make little certificates that have their names on them. And then attached to the certificate, we send them all of the things that the kids said about them. So exactly what the kids type in, they get to read. And we've had such a great response from our whole school community because so many different people have been nominated, not just the most popular teacher, anybody that someone's connected with. And it's been a really cool thing. We have a local restaurant, Good Sense, that has sponsored us now, and our winners get a $25 gift card to Good Sense so they can enjoy some sandwiches on the month that they win. And that's our idea.
Hi, my name is Amy Hayes from Lebanon High School, and our idea is Welcome to Jacket Nation. We do a strong assembly at the beginning of every school year where we welcome our freshman class in and we move our kids up. But we also have a lot of kids that move in or come to the district after we've done that. So we have made little welcome packets that we give to new students when they come. Our leadership kids put these together. There's a Lebanon High School t-shirt. There's obviously hand sanitizer. There's a mask in case they forgot one. We give them a buzz buck, which are the things that you can earn and you can take them to various restaurants and get things. We give them some candy because sometimes on your first day you need some candy. Some pencils are in here, a pencil pouch just in case they forgot one. A bookmark because reading is important. A welcome letter that the kids have written to them. And they're given this when they get their buddy that walks them around. So our leadership kids, as soon as they come in that very first day, the counseling office calls and they get paired up with one of our leadership kids who walks them, gives them their little packet and welcomes them, and they walk them around to every single one of their classes. And they also on their note will get who their lunch buddy will be, so they have someone to sit with at lunch. So we started that. It's been great for our kids because if you've ever been here, we have a very, the culture is huge here. So we don't want kids who didn't get to experience that from the beginning to not feel that. So it's worked really well for us.
Hi, my name is Greg Wilson, and I am from Smith Cotton High School in Sedalia, Missouri. And we have a service project that we've been doing for a number of years we call Thanksgiving Baskets. And what it amounts to is we find out needy families from the district and give them a Thanksgiving dinner that they otherwise probably would not get, or at least something not of the quality. How we do it, we start with social workers. If the district has social workers distributed throughout the schools, they know who needs the food the most. If not, the counselors do. And we provide 5 meals for each one of our elementary schools and the junior high, and quite a few more for the high school because that's our main focus. We buy a basket, or we actually, this year we had I'm drawing a blank here. The lunch ladies keep their fruit baskets and we use those. And we have contents for a full Thanksgiving meal. And we also buy turkeys for everybody. This year we bought gift cards for it because it worked out more easily. And then we designate one class during the day for the high school to gather baskets. And the incentive for those who gather the most is a pizza party, which we offer them later. And we play it up on social media as much as we possibly can through the kids and through announcements and everything else. And we also solicit the community and ask for funds for buying the turkeys. And on the day of, we distribute. And this year, what we did was we brought the food to the schools and had the parents or the families pick it up so that we didn't have close person-to-person contact on account of COVID. And one thing that's very important that we do is, at least to my way of thinking, is we had the kids do the circle of Thanksgiving where they say what they're most thankful for this year. You can see how we do it. Where I put up a video for the use of the convention next week if you want to see it. And this year we broke all records. We had about 177 meals, and that worked out pretty well. I was kind of proud of that, considering the circumstances we all find ourselves in. And that's what we do. Many thanks.
Hi, I'm Jamie Johnston from California High School. We have class competitions during our homecoming and courtwarming weeks, and students earn points for their class by dressing up during the Spirit Days. How their class places in our Powder Puff and Powder Buff tournament, and how their class ranks for their float building or hallway decorating competition that we have. We also have a competition between the classes to see who can raise the most money for Special Olympics during the week. And we do that through Penny Wars, but you could do a can drive, you could do a clothes drive, there's lots of service projects that would work for that. The winning class is announced during our court warming or homecoming game, and then that class gets donuts one day next week, but you could do a pizza party, or there's all sorts of incentives that you could do. So class competitions are a great way to get more students involved and kind of vested in your Spirit Weeks, and they build class spirit and they build school spirit. So that's our idea.
Hi, I'm Jerry Robards from Valley Park High School, and this year we host an event called Spread Love. Our focus was focusing on Everybody Matters. So it was a week-long event. We came in on the weekend and we decorated the school. So it was a surprise, and the entire school was pink, white, and red, and every day was a different focus. So one day we focused on the teachers and we gave them like some nice donuts. Then we made sure that every student received a candygram, so that every student would receive something close to Valentine's Day. And we decorated the hallways so that every student had a heart, because we wanted to make sure that they knew that they were important to us. And that was fun for our students to come in and see the big surprise and see how connected our kids became to our school and to our students after that. And we also asked other clubs to join us. We're a very small school and a very small organization. And in order for us to do that in 3 hours on the weekend, we needed to ask for everybody to help us. And our students loved it. So that's it.
Hi, I'm Kristen Deal from Nevada High School. And this year our kind of theme for Stuco has been bringing people together and giving them hope. And so that's what most of our activities have fallen under. So this year, what we wanted to do was the week before finals week, we wanted to do something to help the kids de-stress. Our students in student council had thought of maybe doing a spirit week, but at our high school, we have very low participation when we do dress up weeks. It seems like most of the kids who participate are the Stuco kids and then like a handful of others. So instead of doing a dress up spirit week, we did a seek and find spirit week. And so it was kind of something that one of my students had seen online, but basically every day, the week leading up to finals week before Christmas, we hid these little laminated things around the school. So we would have 6 of them each day. So like Monday would be the reindeer, and then Tuesday, the mittens. I tried to stay away from religious or Christmas images, Wednesday is the snowman. So we just did 6 of those a day, and I would have a Stuco kid come very early in the morning and hide 6 all around the high school. And then the kids that found them during the day, on the back, it said, take this to Mrs. Deal's room to redeem for a prize. So then they would bring their little thing and come to my room, and we had bought some gift certificates from Sonic and Walmart, and then the rest of the gifts were just donated by like other employees in our district. And so it was a really, really fun thing. And then every day we had a bonus one, which was specifically for teachers, and it looked like this every single day. It was the same one, and it says for teachers only. So what I did the night before that particular day is on our Instagram page, I would post, hey, tomorrow you're looking for this little snowman. If you find him, bring him to my room. And so the kids got a visual of what they were looking for that day. It was super fun. And we had like everybody participated. The kids that never participated in anything, they loved this. They participated. So that was ours.
There. Hi, couldn't get unmuted. I'm Lana Romaine. I'm from Northwest High School. And one of the things that we do with the staff is, we started this a few years ago. It's called Sweating for Education, or Sweating for Education is how we put it. And I don't know about your schools, but our school's kind of strict about, you can only wear jeans on Fridays and you can't wear sweats or whatever. So they allowed us to pay $5, and every Tuesday we could wear sweatpants or jeans or whatever, as long as they paid the money. And the money we gave to our social worker, and our social worker in turn helped to pay for electricity for kids, or food if kids don't have it. Or if she didn't have that need, then we would buy lots of boxes and bags of individually wrapped things to put in the Brennan's backpack program that we have. And the staff really got involved in that. And the kids have also, some of the Stuco kids, I haven't put it out there for the rest of the kids really, but the Stuco kids, they've kind of gotten involved, and they started doing socks for for the backpacks because everybody needs socks. So they brought in, I think they cleaned the dollar store out of socks, you know, and so we're kind of doing sweat and socks for education, I guess. But the staff love it because they can wear sweats to school and they love that. And, you know, they don't get in trouble or anything. And actually the administration has kind of embraced it too, because it goes directly back to the kids. And that's one of our things that we do. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jenny Randolph. I'm from Poplar Bluff High School. This year, we had actually talked about this before COVID really hit our district very hard. It wasn't in full effect in our area until about October, but our student council executive committee went to the rest of the council and said, we have seen this idea online and we thought it'd be really fun, but we want to do a mystery theme for our homecoming. So for that to happen, we had to minimize the amount of students who knew what the theme was. So the council took a vote as an entire council, and they agreed to unanimously, which is always a shock. They unanimously agreed to let just the executive committee decide the homecoming theme by themselves. And so our executive committee got together and they had a little separate meeting during leadership class one day. They decided what they wanted for a homecoming theme, and then they created 5 clues to announce to the rest of the student body. So about a month in advance, we told everybody on Friday before we left that next week there was going to be a mystery theme for homecoming in the following month, and next week we were going to be revealing clues every day. And whoever won would get a $20 gas gift card. And it was just to the gas station up the hill. But even kids who can't drive were super invested because they could get snacks. And that's what they told me. So we actually chose the theme Clue, which worked really well with the mystery idea. But they had a clue for every day of the week. And they were a little bit vague sometimes. So one was about how much royalties were earned. And it was just really able to bring the entire campus together. We had a Google form where students could put in guesses, and the first student that won got the gift card, and anybody else got a cookie if they got it correct. And so that's our idea.
I'm Sarah Reeves. I'm at Bayless High School, and one of the most successful and anticipated events that we have at Bayless is our Pink Out game. It actually started way back when Jerry was at Bayless, and it's something that is looked forward to. We usually pair this game with our soccer team because Bayless is a community that loves soccer, and it's huge among our students and their parents and really the greater community. So my recommendation is if you're looking at something like a game fundraiser that's going to be philanthropic, choose whatever sport is biggest at your school, has the best following. We also suggest that you put it on senior night of the varsity team. So that's one of the things that we've really done is made sure that it's that night. Similar to what Jerry said about her suggestion, we invite other organizations to come perform. So usually band may already be performing at halftime, but we make sure choir is there. Other organizations like our art club paints faces that night. And we work really hard with our athletic director to make sure that anywhere there is money being collected that night, it goes toward our cause. Usually one of whoever is the beneficiary of our fundraising is a member of our community. That's the other really important thing is when it's a teacher or a parent or someone that the kids know, everyone is that much more invested. Also, I will say before I hand this over, a Friday night tends to work best if that can be aligned with senior night because students are already on campus. So that's our successful event.
And I'm going to do the last idea this evening. I wanted to share with you that I think as advisors, we're always looking for ways to say thank you to other people, other adults in our building, or to kids. And so I found a website that is called VickyBarone.com, and it's Vicky, V-I-C-K-Y, Barone, B-A-R-O-N-E. And she gives away 30 kindness cards. All you have to do is sign up, and then you get a variety of these little cards, and the backs say kindness, pass it on. And so you literally go on the website and click you want 30, and then she will send you 30. You pay a little bit for shipping. But the cool thing about her website is she also has some really cool stickers that you can order as well. And they come in packets. You can order singles or you can order a packet. And she has postcards that you can order. And these have a place that you can even sign on the back and send to a student or to a teacher who's helped you with something. And I just think sometimes a handwritten note goes way farther than anything else. A gift card is always nice to have, but it's so good to have a handwritten note from someone that says, thank you for helping me or doing something kind for somebody else. So VickyBarone.com, she's given away millions of her free kindness gift card, little cards. And I think it'd be an awesome thing for you to check into. I want to thank all of these advisors for taking time out of their evening after school, after they worked so hard all day long doing their deals. And the pandemic has made all of us crazy. I'm the first to admit that. It is not the way we want to do school. It is not the way we want to have to deal with our students and with each other. But it certainly has given us an opportunity to try new and different things. And that's why I think it was important for you to hear from lots of different advisors tonight who are doing a variety of things across our state and really making a difference in their schools and with their students and their colleagues. So thank you to all of you for being with us tonight. You will get a spreadsheet that has everybody's name, everybody's idea, and everyone's email address, just in case you want to contact them directly to get more information. So I hope that you're enjoying the Student Council State Convention, and we'll take advantage of the other workshops that we have to offer this week. See you later.